Oh, my bad. Forgot.
There he goes.
Dude, that one smoked that planer board. All right, guys, I'm out here with my son Grayson. Another warm winter day. Amazing the temperatures we've got right now. I've got on a hoodie and a hat and nothing else, so it's actually I have on pants. There is more than that, but anyway, we're gonna do some dragging. We're kind of doing the big fish thing again. We're putting out some big baits. We're gonna be chunking some big chunky baits. We've got some whole perch, some whole crappie. We'll put out a couple of pieces of chicken, and just to kind of maybe something to keep us entertained in between, but just kind of looking for some big fish. Did a little bit of riding around looking, trying to mark some stuff, and we'll kind of take off from there and see what we can find. Fishing the same rods we've done on a couple of trips here. We got the Hellcats with the big baits, 4 of those. Those are the bright green rods. And then 2 of the big cat fever trolling rods, a little lighter action, that'll have the chicken on it. So Santee rigs, typical stuff, bigger floats on the big baits. So let's take a look at what we got up here in the bait box. All right, let's crack the baby open here. Got a couple of perch in there, a couple that were flopping around the bait tank. We got some big baits here. Once we get into North Carolina, we can use some of the crappie. And we got a little bit of chicken left. So let's get these cut up. Let's get them in the water. All right, guys, I'm gonna take one of these perch. I'm gonna knock the scales off of it over here on the side of the boat. That's just to help with a little scent dispersion. Also, get a little blood there. You get a little stuff coming out of the skin. I'm gonna put out, I'm gonna take one head and one big body chunk off of this one. Chunk the tail. I don't like tails. There's just 2 good baits. All right, guys, got the B-Cat planer boards we're gonna hook up on here. Let's go ahead and put on one of these big chunklets first. Santee rig. Big cord for a big bait. Got hooked up. Nice big old perch head. So we can catch one on there. Water. Get the board on. What I do is I cast it out and let it sink all the way to the bottom. That way you got good contact. Give it a little bit of line. A couple of just lifts with the rods. Try not to get it tangled and everything else. And you're set. Put the boards on. The reason I use boards is just to get a wider spread. You're covering a bigger area. It also help with not getting tangled as much, but it's not a cure-all. You will get tangled. You will get tangled in the board. You don't have to throw the board out like that. That's just from doing it so much. Usually just drop them in the water beside the boat. They'll go out and be good to go. All right, we're gonna get the rest of them in the water. Try to catch some fish. Well, as soon as we got our baits out, it looked like some rain was coming in on the radar. We got the top up, and sure enough, rain's falling. We're making a pull through here. Got a little steady wind now. It's just enough. I'm looking here at my remote. We're doing about 0.4 with just the wind and a small sock out. So that's a good speed. You know, this is gonna be one of them deals where we're just gonna cover some water and hope we find a fish that is willing to eat. They're in here. We marked them riding around looking, but you know, it's a matter of who's gonna eat. So we got big baits out there. It's gonna eliminate some fish from the mix, but we got a couple of pieces of chicken out. See if we need some entertainment out here. I want to see what these medium light trolling rods do. I'm curious how they'll perform. I wish we would stick a pig on one of those just to see what it looks like, but for now we're gonna keep dragging, see what we can find. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. I think that one stayed hooked up. Bada bing.
Oh, this feels like an ugly stick.
It's kind of ugly stick-ish, except longer, and I think it's got a little more back end.
I love the ones that bend a whole bunch, because you can come out here in the summertime when you ain't really catching a whole bunch of big fish and get excited seeing a candy cane.
Yep. I think it's got enough bait. I want to hook it to a giant. I don't think this is it, but I want to see what that, but you can tell the action on it seems pretty good.
Oh, that drift sock.
Work that sock, baby. Work him around that sock. Go to see if he'll go to that. Will you stay to that side? This one's actually on chicken. This is the first bite we've had.
All right, he's going.
This was our entertainment bait. Oh, got it. You made it. You made it. Good job, buddy. Good job. Working him around there. Yes, sir. Simmer, simmer. Stop, 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 stop. Try not to pick you up by the line. There we go. It's a good fish. Pretty good fish. That'd be a good box fish if we was keeping some to eat. Ooh, I think I see some mud on him.
He's real white, ain't
he? Yeah, they're getting that colder, deeper water. I thought there was more mud on him than there is.
There's some on this side right
Is
here.
there?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch down here. Oh yeah.
Little entertainment while we're waiting on the big one. Kind of a funky tail. Look at me. I don't know if he's seized up or he's deformed. Nah, I think he's normal. Good eater fish. Entertainment. Pow, there's a fish in a boat. That was on our entertainment rods. We got 2 of them out with chicken. Just to kind of, I say entertainment, but a lot of times, depending on what they're feeding on, the big fish will hit the chicken baits, especially if they're on mussel beds feeding. So they're kind of out with some purpose. But yeah, they got one in the boat. So got to see finally how those rods perform, and that was pretty good. Nice flexible action. He loaded it up good. There's plenty of butt on the back of those rods, so we're good there. We're gonna keep dragging. You know, the other 4 rods, the green Hellcats that you see out, they all got the big baits, and we're gonna see if we can get one of those loaded up on a big fish. There's some in here, like I said, like, you know, what we saw on the sonar. There's some stuff scattered, and that's what we're kind of trying to hit in the head. So see if we can get one. That fish killed that.
Oh, my bad. Forgot.
There he goes. Dude.
How much?
Dude, his drag's good on it. Dude, that one smoked that planer board. That fish smoked that one, son.
This will be my first catfishing cowboy boots and blue jeans. If we get him to the boat.
Hopefully he stays buttoned up. That was a very, very, very large piece of bait that he ate.
Something splashing up there.
That's maybe him. He may be on top of the water back there.
Yeah, a striper, is it?
I could be. I've seen them show up down here. Obviously, we don't have them stocked here, but let me grab something here.
Oh, I can see him way down there.
That might have been him that came to the surface.
Get his planer board.
All right, what you're gonna do is walk to that side of the boat, see if it'll pop out of the water. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, keep bent. Keep pressure. You're good. You're good. You're good. One more. One more. You'll reveal to my hand. Perfect. Perfect. Dude, that fish smoked that.
Ah, crap.
Don't worry about that.
I know, he went under it, okay.
He's over the top of that line. That's okay.
He is?
Yep. Don't worry about it.
I thought I got around it.
It's all right. Dude, I think that's a good fish. Make sure it's slacking this line. Yeah. Let me see if... There he is. Let's see, what's that in relation to this? Oops, sorry. Did I get him off of it? I think he's still pulling it. It's okay, we will deal with that.
Oh, dang, he feels good right here, son.
How's that rod working for you?
Oh, I like it.
It's one of the new ones. I didn't know if you'd like the action or not on it. There we go. Good fish.
Gosh, that's a real.
That is a good fish. That is a big bait fish, buddy. That is a. Oh. Let him take line.
I'm trying to keep out of the
No, you did fine. I just didn't want to try taking a net shot on that fish when he was rolled sideways.
Look up. How much do you think he weighs?
I don't know. He's kind of big.
He gets bigger every time he shows up.
That's a good fish, guys. All right, I'm putting this down for a second. I need 2 hands to make the shot on this fish. There you go. Just don't reel anymore. Don't reel anymore. Oh, got him. Boom, that's a pig.
Dude, that's a big.
That is a
Holy
pig.
crap.
That is a pig, dude. That's a good fish. Big old perch head. Son, that's a good fish.
Holy crap.
That is a good fish. That is a good one.
I'm wearing my brand new Christmas clothes, by the way. I wasn't expecting.
You might get some slime on them, buddy. That's a big bait, big fish payoff right there, guys. We will take that all day long. Let's get a weight on this thing, see how big he is.
Jeez.
There we go, drop him a little bit lower. There we go, good fish. Hang on, hang on. I'll get a few pictures of him. There we go. Lift him up a little higher if you can. There we go. On that.
That's a big freaking fish.
All right, bud, let's get him in the water.
There he is.
Okay, just hook his fin right there for a second. All right, pull the, all right, release that. Pull up on it. There you go, got no pressure on it, so ready.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, guys, that was a big fish. That was a big fish. That's your first big fish in a while out here fishing. Because you've been spending more time deer hunting than anything. So, what's the difference on those 2 rods? You got to reel them. I hadn't got to reel a fish in yet on one of those trolling rods, the white one. I have caught 1 fish on the Hellcat. What's the difference?
Little ones feel massive.
On the trolling rod.
Oh yeah, that little one. I was like, man, this is gonna be in the teens.
Yeah.
Because
it's a medium light rod. It's made for a lighter action on the tip and stuff. But anyway, that's cool. What do you think about your big fish? Did you think it was as big as it was?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought it was a little bigger.
Did you? Okay.
But I ain't really seen much catfish.
We didn't get the takedown on it. It buried the planer board, which is really cool, and it hit a really big bait. So we knew when, it's like I tell people on my guide trips, when you see the planer board kind of teeter-totter, it's a small fish. When you see that planer board go underwater and go ripping back, it's a good fish, and that was a good one, and it's a good day. Big bait in the right place, you might get a good fish, and that's a good fish. You need a haircut.
I need to cut the sides.
Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Here are a couple more videos that I think you're gonna like. I'd watch that one and then that one. No, do that one first and then that one. I don't know, just watch them both. They're both good.